Hi guys, today we'll be sketching a simple Squirtle. So grab your paper, your pencil, and an eraser if you need it, and let's get started. Let's start with the body. So we'll form an oval. Sketchy as you want. I'm going to make mine just a little bit more rounded. Seems like Squirtle's tummy's pretty rounded. And his back is pretty rounded as well. Place a circle wherever you think the head should go. Seems like Squirtle's head's pretty big. Put the arms where you think they should be, whatever you'd like for your Squirtle to be doing. I'm going to round out this back just a little bit more. For example, you could have the Squirtle's arms at its side or up in the air, whatever you like. I think I'll have mine up in the air if I can. So basically another kind of oval here. Squirtle seems to have basically 3 triangle fingers. So 2 here and then 1 for the thumb. I'd like for this other arm to be up in the air as well. So I'll place my oval right about here. Same thing. Triangle thumb, 2 triangle fingers. Let's place the legs, put them wherever you'd like them to be, maybe just on the ground, or maybe running or jumping. I think my Squirtle's legs are just on the ground. So once again, kind of ovals, right about here. And triangle toes. Looks like 3. And a bit more flat for the base of the foot. This one's at a bit of a different angle, but we still want those 3 triangle toes. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, a little out here, I'd say. So there's a lot for me to erase on that one, but that's all right. So here it looks like the tail is visible underneath. You don't have to include that if you don't want to. And it goes out away from his body, forming almost another oval. And has a little curl right about here. Let's begin to erase back some of these extra lines. If, like me, you'd like to avoid smudging, grab a napkin, a piece of paper, whatever you like, to place your palm, and then begin erasing back those extra lines. You can use the edge of your paper, or you can use another piece of paper to get the black off of your eraser. So change it back to whatever color it was previously. And then continue erasing back those extra lines. If you have a paintbrush, you can also use that instead of blowing on the page. to just sort of swish, swish, swish it away, but I don't have that right now, so get all the extra lines out that you don't want right now, and we'll keep going. Remember to clean up your eraser whenever you need to. Then grab your pencil and let's begin to add in some more details. Okay. You can place a guideline here if you'd like to help you find the middle of Squirtle's face if your Squirtle is facing this direction. Otherwise, place your guideline whichever way he's facing. Whichever way it's facing. So here we can add an oval for the eye. You can even sort of stop the top of Squirtle's head there. And it kind of goes out a little bit. Turn your page whenever you need to help you form those curves. I would be doing that except that I've taped this down so that it won't move around for you all. Okay, so we need to add the other oval, and it's actually quite far over here. And this one we can kind of see it's got more of a flat bottom to it. You can add in little eyebrows if you want to, or like the ridge of the eye socket itself. Here we can basically add a curve, but there is a kind of little beak because it is a turtle. So we'll add that in. So curve here, but wait, we need a triangle piece here. And from that, there will be little nostrils going up like this. Remember to grab your eraser and adjust things whenever you'd like to. For example, those little nostrils are far too high on my Squirtle, so I'll try to adjust that. And I'll take away this guideline. A little better. So I will erase this back a little bit and actually make my triangle shape for the beak shorter. And for Squirtle's eyes, they are pretty big, and they do actually include the whites this time. So we can try to make that here. Like me, you might have to just erase your eye and start over, but at least we'll know where it goes. So right about there, and we'll round it out. Try again when you don't like something, you all. No big deal. I think for me, my mouth is also kind of in my way here, and it needs to be a little bit longer and then curved. That'll help. All right, looking way better now. So we can add the little sliver for the white, and add the long black part. And if you want to, you can make the break for the different colors that might be there and add the white as well. Color this in if you prefer, and you can even shade in part of that eye if you like, or both parts if you prefer. I'll make this bottom part a little lighter than the top part. Good. And then over here, we can basically make the top part white and add the black part here. Then shade it in. So the one on this side's not as visible, but that's okay. And I think for me, again, my mouth is a little funny. So I think I'd like it to be a little higher on that side. So I'll just erase that and try again. This eye is bulging out, so we need just a bit of an eyebrow here. And that will make more sense. Play with the different features until you like the result. For example, this mouth is still getting away from me. Make it a little bit higher and more curled. Great. So for me, I think I'm done with the head area for now. So let's all begin to work on the shell portion. So here this oval basically goes down and then it comes back up toward this leg here. Let's add a curve here. Add a line down, also kind of curved. A triangle will come up to meet that. A triangle on this side. And a triangle on this side as well. Then a line between those two. And adjust everything as needed. For example, I'll bring up the shell just a little bit. A little better. All right, you all. Here we can add, right behind his head here, we can add a bump for the part of the shell that is between the front and the back. And behind his hand, or his arm here, it's probably going to go out just a little bit. And then come back in here on this side. So it'll go out and then down, curving back. And then around the leg. Then we can just add one line. If you've got space here, you can add another one, but I'm just going to add one for mine. All right, you all, now we can go over all of our lines to make them darker. If you prefer, you can do this part in ink or marker, whatever you like, and then erase the pencil. I'll keep mine pencil again today. So we'll just trace all the lines that we liked and ignore the ones we didn't. Whenever you have lines that awkwardly meet like that, try not to let that happen. So here I'll just redo this part and try to make it a little higher. Arm lower and mouth bump higher. There we go. So just keep going over your lines, the ones that you like. and erase back anything that you don't like. Remember to clean your eraser whenever you need to by just erasing somewhere else, either on the same page or a scrap piece of paper. And for this part, like I said before, it really helps to just turn the page to make the curve. So if I wasn't filming, I would just turn my piece of paper. Which would make it way easier to make that curve. Alright, you all, you can color it in or trace it with ink or marker or add a background or shade. I think I'll add a little shadow here just by making little lines back and forth. Maybe just turning it into almost like an oval shape. Great job with this, you all. If you'd like to, please share your results. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.